Hello, this is DemonRushGaming, and welcome back to the Titans Connect franchise, also known as the Nighthawks. We are getting ready for the regular season. Our first regular season game will be played against the Carolina Panthers in Oklahoma City. Nighthawk Stadium, home field advantage. We went 2-2 in the preseason, losing our first and last game. Not by much, but losing is losing and winning is winning. I've seen some impressive things and some not so impressive things from our team. It's time to show you the depth chart that I feel necessary after I show you the injury report. 2 players got injured during the preseason. Not very good for us because we will be playing without Jarrell Jernigan and Priest Blake. Jarrell Jernigan is out for 2 more weeks with a ruptured disc, and Priest Blake, getting injured in the last game, will be out with a broken collarbone for 7 more weeks. Expect them both to return, hopefully with great impact. We only have 6 wide receivers, so the fact that 2 of them are injured means it's going to be rough the first few weeks. The first couple weeks until Jarrell Jernigan gets back. That is right though, a rookie will be playing no matter what in Grant. So let's take a look at the lineup. Of course, number 1 quarterback was Zach Mettenberger. From everything I've seen in the preseason, I'm going to leave Charlie Whitehurst as the backup and leave it at that. Running back, Andre Ellington will be first up, followed by Bishop Sankey and Sean Green. I don't think we have any problems at running back. These are 3 strong men that can get the job done. Fullback obviously goes to Colin Mooney. That is our boy. Kendall Wright, number 1 receiver, Justin Hunter. Dexter McCluster, we have 2 injuries, and then Jaquise Grant will be hitting us up, but he will be helping us out for the first game, or 2 actually. Hopefully he'll show up big like he did in the preseason. Tight end, we left it the way it was with Delaney Walker, Craig Stevens, and Taylor Thompson. Left tackle is Michael Roos. Left guard is Andy Levetre. Center is Brian Schwinke. Right guard is Chance Warmack. And the last offensive lineman is Taylor Lewan. For left end, of course, you got Derek Morgan. But Rapati Patuatua definitely showed up in preseason. I believe he had 6 sacks before it was all said and done. Carl Klug will be hitting us up at right end. He didn't show up too much during the preseason, but hopefully we'll see more of him during the regular season. Barry Cofield will be our number 1 D tackle. Sammy Hill did show up a decent amount during the preseason. Now, Keem Ayers is the lead left-side linebacker, but Xavier Gooden, I believe, is a very suitable backup. Zach Brown is the number 1 middle linebacker, backed up by Wesley Woodyard. The rookie Gary Russ didn't really show me a whole lot during the preseason, but I'm not going to give up on him yet, so he's still on the roster. Ja'Cory Paul is the number 1 right outside linebacker. He impressed me during the preseason with the amount of tackles he got and how hard he could hit. So we're putting the other 2 right outside linebackers who have much more experience on the bench for now, unless he starts to fail me. Cornerbacks in order, you got Jason McCourty. Armani Cummings is in the number 2 position. Terrell Thomas. And then you got Ren Wilson and Sensabo. Moving on. Full safety starting with Michael Griffin, backed up by Damian Stafford. And then strong safety, of course, you got Bernard Pollard, backed up by Terrace McClendon. Kicker goes to Nick Novak. Punter is Brett Kern. Kick returner, number 1 is Dexter McCluster. Jaquise Grant will be backing him up just because injuries. So, punt returner is just Jaquise Grant, going to be number 1 for us, and backed up by Dexter McCluster. Kickoff specialist is Brett Kern. Long snapper Chance Warmack. And third down running back will still be Andre Ellington. I think I'm going to leave it as him. So that is it for the roster before we head into the second season, regular season with the Nighthawks. Now let's take a look and let's put some time in. Start game prep. Let's put some experience in our boys, and make sure they're gonna be ready for this game. I'm gonna put some time into the wide receivers. Let's put in the Dexter McCluster and Jaquise Grant, get them some time. They're gonna need some time before this up and coming game. 19 hours left. Let's give it to Corey Paul and Armani Cummings for their first NFL regular season start. Maybe some luck will rub off on them in that aspect, and they'll get some interceptions. For some reason, it is not letting us do strong safeties. Now, if it did this time, I'd be a little frustrated, but at least that'll show we can do it next time. Wow, you can actually do it this time. I just didn't notice. So that's kind of my bad. We'll hit Terrace McClendon up next week for sure. Get his experience up, get him better as a player. Okay, I think that is it. It's going to be an interesting first game against the Carolina Panthers. Going to be giving us everything they got, and we'll be giving them everything we got. The one thing I do want to go ahead and change is the settings from 8-minute games to 15-minute games, because of course we don't want to be playing no 8-minute games. Okay, that was the only thing I had changed there. I believe that is it. Let's see. Yeah, let me show you guys the schedule one more time, and then that'll be just about it. Oh, my bad, wrong thing. What am I doing? Oh, jeez. Okay, show you guys the schedule one more time, and that'll be it. Team schedule. Okay, we got home against the Panthers and the Falcons. We can get our revenge on them for beating us in the preseason. On the road against the Dolphins and the Texans. Come back home for the Jags. Road game versus the Bucks. Home for the Bills. Colts. We got our bye week in week 9. Stay home for the Texans. Go out to New England. Take on the Patriots. Come back home. Take on the Bengals and the Jets. And the last 4 games are on the road against the Broncos, the Jags, the New Orleans Saints, and the Indianapolis Colts. So it's going to be a rough last stretch to make sure we're in the playoffs. But we'll have to see what happens, man. It's going to be rough. I hope you guys do come back and join me for the regular season. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment down below. It means so much. I hope you have a wonderfully great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DemonRushGaming, and I am out of here.